Hi, I'm Ashley.
And I'm Danny.
And today we'll be discussing the tragic case of Meredith Kercher and Amanda Knox. In 2007, Meredith Kercher, a British student, was tragically murdered at the villa she shared in Perugia, Italy, with 3 other women. Her roommate, Amanda Knox, an American student, along with her boyfriend, Raffaella Solicito, were initially convicted of the crime in 2009. However, they were later acquitted in 2011 due to concerns about evidence. In 2014, they were again convicted, only to be definitively acquitted by Italy's highest court in 2015 due to insufficient evidence. While this was going on, Meredith's true killer, Rudy Gaudet, was tracked down due to the overwhelming DNA evidence at the scene. He was able to fast-track his trial by implicating Amanda and Raffaele, and he was found guilty of the murder and sexual assault of Meredith, but ultimately only served 13 years in prison and was released in 2021. This case garnered international media attention, with Amanda Knox appearing on the cover of countless tabloids and in newspaper articles across the world. She was portrayed by many media outlets as a manipulative and sexually deviant killer dubbed Foxy Knoxy. In one example, before being charged, she was seen shopping for sexy red underwear in a lingerie shop after the murder of her roommate. The reality was that she wasn't allowed in her home as it was a crime scene and she needed clean underwear. Unfortunately, amidst the sensationalism, the true victim, Meredith Kercher, was often overshadowed. Today we'll explore the implications of media influence and the legal procedures in this case.
Next, we'll be looking at some key concepts. So first, let's talk about the interrogation techniques used on Amanda Knox, which ultimately elicited a false confession. There were allegations of aggressive tactics, including physical abuse and purposeful sleep deprivation from Italian police, leading to her eliciting a coerced confession, which she later retracted. In Canada, interrogation methods are regulated to help prevent coercion and ensure suspects fully understand their rights. The interrogation tactics might have been challenged more vigorously in Canada, and they likely would have proved her confession to be inadmissible, potentially impacting the case's outcome. Secondly, media's influence played a significant role within this case. While both Canada and Italy experienced media scrutiny in these high-profile cases, the extent and nature of the coverage differ. The media circus surrounding the Amanda Knox case arguably influenced public opinion and possibly affected the judicial process in Italy. For Amanda's case, the courtroom was packed with cameras and reporters, and her every move was scrutinized and dissected by the media. In Canada, the rules regarding televising court cases vary depending on the jurisdiction. Generally, Canadian courts are more restrictive compared to the United States, and broadcasting courtroom proceedings is typically limited or fully prohibited. This helps to maintain the integrity of the legal process and protect the rights of the accused.
To further compare the Italian and Canadian judicial systems, in the Amanda Knox case, the trial involved both criminal and civil cases being carried out at the same time with the same jury, which is not typical in Canada. Canadian courts separate civil and criminal trials to maintain clarity and fairness because there are different burdens of proof and often require different requirements for civil versus criminal cases. In Amanda's trial, the jury were instructed to disregard certain evidence for one aspect of the case but not the other, which could potentially lead to confusion and prejudice among the jurors. Additionally, Amanda was not fluent in Italian when her initial police interviews were conducted. However, she was not provided with an interpreter for most of the hours she spent being interrogated. As her court case proceeded and she became more fluent in Italian, she realized the interpreter assigned to her trial was not accurately relaying her words to the jury. In Canada, there are stringent requirements for interpreters to ensure accurate communication between non-English speakers and the justice system. The lack of a proper interpreter during Amanda Knox's interrogation raises concerns about the fairness of the process. In Canada, such deficiencies might lead to challenges regarding the reliability of statements obtained during the interrogation.
In conclusion, the Amanda Knox case serves as a fascinating study within forensic psychology, showcasing differences between the Canadian and Italian legal systems and their potential implications. By exploring interrogation techniques, media influence, the lack of proper interpretation, and the handling of complex cases, we gain valuable insights into the complexities of the judicial system and its societal perceptions.